ask Maryam Namazie, a spokesperson for the campaign, to open tonight's session. Thank you.
I think one of the things we forgot to say is that if you don't want to be photographed, just tell us beforehand or filmed. It would be good to know beforehand, so we just pass you by, or we can just Photoshop you out if we have to. Make you look slimmer and all of that stuff that they usually do. Well, you know, I'm sorry you have to hear me speak, but that's just part of this whole thing, isn't it? I wanted to thank you so much, first of all, for being here. It's greatly, greatly important to us to have your support for the One Law for All campaign, as well as the Council of Ex-Muslims of Britain. And it's because of your support that we've managed to come this far, and we hope to go much further than this. I want to say that I think both of these organizations are important challenges to the political Islamic movement. And both of them, the issues that they address are actually quite intrinsically linked. Just today, and I have to say this, and I'm sorry to say this, but just today at dawn in Iran, 2 men were executed for the crime of enmity against God. And I want to say their names so that we will always remember them. Mohammad Reza Ali Zamani and Arash Rahmanpur. I think it's important to remember them and the many others who have been given death sentences in Iran for their taking part in protests against an Islamic regime there. I think there are many things to say, but I think first and foremost I want to say that it's a disservice to them and the many other innumerable victims and the innumerable resistors against political Islam. And it's a huge mistake if we don't see the links of a movement that has state power in places like Iran, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, Iraq, Afghanistan, and which hangs apostates and legally murders gays, women, socialists, freethinkers, atheists, apostates. That movement is very much one and the same with the one that imposes Sharia law in Britain on issues of, for now, child custody, marriage, divorce, and so on and so forth. I think to speak of a distinction, for example, between the Muslim arbitration tribunals and the Sharia councils, and as one lawyer who's been working with us, who actually has been dealing with a lot of cases who've been to Sharia councils, that they're actually one and the same thing but with different names. Or to call the issue of Sharia law, or even the niqab, a question of minority rights or religious freedoms or freedom of choice, misses the point. And that's to say it very nicely. The point is that we are today living, many of us are living under an Islamic inquisition. And any concession or pragmatism towards this movement results in the loss of real lives, real rights, and real freedoms. The only way forward is to challenge this movement head on and to defend 21st century values and humanity. And I think, thank you for your support. We need a lot more of your support to carry forward. We have a lot to do. The task is great, but it has been great tasks throughout history that have changed the world for the better, and that is what we intend to do. Thank you.
Thank you, Maryam.